Okay, now we moved the shoes down to the down to the floor, and we hope this. I mean, we hope this works. But we're gonna stand on the shoes, sit down on the shoes, and kind of move around a little bit. Well, we're gonna, well, you're gonna move around a little bit so you can, so you can see, what's going on with that. Okay, we're gonna try the standing position. Okay, this is our standing position. Okay, now, after you build your shoes, you want to stand on them, kind of in the center, and then mark the center. You want to the center. That's the both axes. The middle of the shoe. Well, the shoe's already two pieces. The center. Just make a little mark. Not a big mark, but make a mark so you know where the center is. Now, normally you would stand at the center, but at some points in time you will not stand at the center because you'll be carrying gear. So once you start carrying gear, you realize the gear has a weight, so you have to counterbalance. In other words, depending on how heavy the weight is, and a lot of times you want to. Well, I like to keep say I got a backpack. I'm gonna get my English together. A backpack. So the back is I put it on the shoe, but what I like to do is keep it to the front, so I can watch it, or I can get at whatever it is, my water bottle and food and this and that. So I'm going on a long trip. So what I want to do, I want to stand a little bit to the rear, to keep my backpack a little bit to the front, counterbalance. So I'm going to balance out my shoes, so now I'm not standing in the center. And we'll run over here quick. Now I'm in the center, a little bit to the rear. A little bit to the rear. So now we're doing something we call counterbalance. So to keep the water shoes from going this way, well, keep the water shoes from tilting this way. I'm standing here, so first I'm standing in the middle, and it's great. But now I got my backpack on, and then what's going to happen? So to bring it back to center, what do I want to do? I want to move here. So now it's here. So I'm not necessarily standing in the center all the time. It's relative to what I'm doing. So with that in mind, rigging, I can adjust my foot plate. I can move it to the front or to the back. I'm gonna turn this sideways a little bit so we can get a shot at it. Well, before we move it, we'll move it.